Greetings everyone. I came back from my business trip and I was sick for a few days, and today I would like to continue from where I left. This is going to be my 6 horsepower or good luck prayer banner thing. So as you can see, nothing has changed. I would like to show you the edited versions, but before I show you, I need to talk about a few things. Why there should be irlik Khan, and why irlik Khan is related with this sex and reproduction, something like that, and why this dog was very necessary, a symbol for a prayer banners, something like that. So simple, this reason why there is death in the case of sex, it is because our cells need to this somehow transport their this information to the next generation. And why? It is because there is death, and if you can't this reproduce, or if you can't this transport your this information, like this drawing skills. My father had this drawing skills, so I got his this genes or his information, this drawing. So I have some I took some skills from him, something like that. This these skills can be called as duru, meaning a skill, this taking, something like that. So word duru means number 4, which is bunny. Anyways, let us this go to a dictionary and ask what is this himmer, or this invisible horse, or this gas horse, something like that. So this is the main this Mongolian dictionary. It's a short Mongolian dictionary from a person called Yatsevil. This is the biggest, or the this main dictionary, but it claims to be the short. Short means not the half, but it's about 30 or 40% of Mongolian words. So in a word he, meaning to do, there is this union of words he mur, meaning to do horse, and шашны ёсны морь унсан хүний зурагтай нэгэн зүйл дарцаг, meaning a religious this flag or banner that this features a man this riding a horse. It is like this in the communist passport, where you this depict a man riding a horse. One can say that during the communism, this horse this power symbol was in this in the hands of every man and woman here in Mongolia, in their this passports. Nowadays, no one this carry passports with this man this riding a horse. So let us see the early versions of this horse power, this this prayer, this flags. So here you can see a man this riding a horse. So he sometimes do this. I noticed that some people this criticize on national TVs that this is this something evil that comes from Westerners, and our this youth nowadays are singing this hip hop and stuff with this showing these fingers, and this is really horrible, something like that. So this this modern people seems to don't know that It's been I don't know, 500 years or 1,000 years since we joined, this Buddhism, and Buddhism usually features these fingers in the case of a so-called angry or wrathful, this spirits, something like that. So, what do this prayer banner should include? It should include 4, these beasts. These are called Jiguurten, Araatan, and what? Jiguurten, Araatan, and finally it's Adguus. This means beast, human. Beast and human is going to be the opposite words, and predator and prey, something like that. So the horsepower prayer banner should include 4 creatures, but these 4 creatures should be, this symbols of good luck. So you cannot, this put a lion. My Irkan looks like a lion, and say that, this lion is a symbol of a good luck. No, a foreigner, lion is not a symbol of a good luck. For this commoner, did I use word foreigner or commoner? Okay, for a commoner, a common, this Mongolian dude, his best friends are going to be his, this good luck symbol. For example, his horse is his good, this best friend. His dog is his best friend, or his, this eagle, or this falcon is his, this best friend. So the falcon is going to be, this the flying creature. It's a Jiguurten. This is going to be man. This is going to be beast, and this is going to be a predator. Dog is also a servant, and same time it's a predator. So this was the old, this, how to say, this version of a horsepower prayer banner. So this includes this man's best friend, dog. So that's why there is, this, I include a dog. So I try to edit my, this Irkan, this thing, the 6 banner thing. I thought, this, maybe, this flames are too big. Maybe I could use, the smaller flames, but it seems that, this bigger flames, it looks much better. And I thought, this showing her legs is seems to be important, and I gave her, these wings, and I personally believe that this goddess of birth is a bird being, so I thought she should look like a bird, and this bird included with this horny beast together should create the Garuda, so nothing is like changed here. So I told this maybe a lot of water and this lightning is good idea, but it seems like it's a heavy rain, and we do not like heavy rains. And I told this maybe I should add a symbol of shelter. One of my Japanese friends asked me this in here in Mongolia it's really this hard to be private with someone, because if you do not have the apartment, you cannot like invite girl and this spend time together. And it seems this this right hotels are not existent here in Mongolia. How do you people manage something like that? I said maybe these couples go to these gear camps and they stay there this in some privacy, something like that. He said this distant and it can be quite expensive. So for a couple they need to find a shelter. For in English language, you can put this seashell, this image of seashell, but a seashell here in Mongolia is a bad word. But this small, this fireplace can represent a place to stay and a place to rest, something like that. So the previous couple was much more happy and good looking, but these look a little bit, this funny. So I decided to change their, these faces, and also I thought, this standing position is not, not so close towards the girl, so he should be bending and paying more attention to a girl. So this is going to be something, this final. Let me. So I added the rays. I told you, the sun must have rays, and everything is same. I added 2 hearts because one heart, it does not symbolize anything. It's just a heart. 2 hearts can represent a bond. So there is a bond between a man and woman, something like that. And much, this smaller amount of rain, no thunderbolts. I'm sorry, I told these Mongols might not understand the symbol of this dog and cat, so I removed them. And this fixed their these faces a little bit. Well, here it is. What I think it's something symbolizes this sex and reproduction. This this symbol with the man, woman, and with the horse is not new, but this usually depicts more this how to say, explicit, or this. You can see that there is a horse. Horse is pointing towards the couple, and the couple is having sex, something like that. So this is this symbolizes a time of reproduction and sex, something like that. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.